Hello everyone, so welcome to another episode of Millionaire Whisperer, and today we'll be doing a review on Newport Residences. So Newport Residences, tell us a little bit more about it. What's so special about it?
Okay, this is a non-boutique freehold development that's located in Tanjong Pagar. It comprises of 246 units and is going to TOP in second half of 2027.
Newport is actually the former Fuji Xerox Tower, and this building always has a special place in my heart.
What's so special on this place?
So for the audience out there, I didn't start off actually as a property realtor. I was actually a insurance agent.
Oh.
So the former Prudential office was actually located in Fuji Xerox Tower, and from my office, I remember there was a splendid sea view. So when they're going to rebuild this into Newport Residence, I'm pretty excited about it.
This is conveniently located within 5 minutes walk to Tanjong Pagar and Prince Edward MRT. Okay, and in this area, you never go hungry. Why? Because you have this Tanjong Pagar market just 3 minutes from you. Okay, and not only just that, you have this 100 AM mall, which is also about 2 minutes from your location.
Alright, rolling on, let's start with the floor plan. This development is made out of 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 bed and super penthouse. We'll start off with the 1 bed. We have a total of 86 units of 1 bedder, and how many units of 1 plus study?
22 units.
The smallest of the 1 bed is 431 square feet at Stack 8 facing Tanjong Pagar unblocked shophouses.
Okay. So for the other kind of 1 bedder is 452 square feet. So this will be Stack 5 and Stack 6. Facing will be the city facing. And this ceiling height is 3.05. So for those who want to actually have a better view, please do come to the show flat to actually experience and see the finishing for yourself.
So moving on, we have Stack 9. Stack 9 is 474 square feet. Actually, there's minimal differences in amongst the 1 bed. I would say for Stack 9, you have a smaller master room. It's only 10.8 square meter versus a lot of the master room is even as big as 13 square meter.
Yes, correct. And for the next one, which is the most exciting 1 bedder, because this is Stack 12, which actually faces the unblocked sea view. And moving on, we also have Stack 1. This also captured one of the main highlights, which is the sea view in this development.
We have 22 units of 1 plus study, which is located at Stack 3 and Stack 13. This one you will also have a good sea view. So actually almost 70% of the units in Newport is actually sea view facing, which is one awesome unique part.
So right now, let's move on to the 2 bedroom. Alright, so for Stack 6, you get the city view. Look at the size, it's 646 square feet. And look at how big this master room is. Joe, 2 bedroom, you have 16 square meters for your master bedroom. It's almost as big as your living room. Coming on to Stack 12, 2 bedroom, the size is 678 square feet. So for this stack, you get the perfect sea view.
And a big master room. Alright, so I think the main concern consumer out there is, does it mean that if you get a 2 bed 1 bath, it is a cannot make it product? So with this, we would like to invite you, do contact us at this number. We have statistics to show you whereby 2 bed 1 bath in a lot of city fringe and core central areas, they actually make good profits as well. So do connect with us and we'll be happy to speak to you. Moving on to Stack 7, ladies and gentlemen, what does this remind you?
Pizza!
Pizza, indeed. Alright, so I don't really fancy this layout. I mean, for the obvious reason, because bedroom 2 is really a quarter of a pizza. So I think whenever I step into bedroom 2, I'll be feeling really hungry. But I think there is a rationale for it because the facade of it is such that it is a bit rounded. To be fair, it is still a very spacious bedroom. If you actually are someone that loves the city view, you love to eat pizza at night and think about having it for supper, maybe you may consider this stack.
Moving on to the 2 bed 2 bath, we have Stack 10 and the size is 689 square feet. But my favorite stack will still be Stack 2 because this one you get the perfect sea view and comes with a nice enclosed kitchen. So my bet is that this will be one of the most popular 2 bed 2 bath stacks.
We also have Stack 4. Stack 4 actually faces a city, but it's an open kitchen. And then we'll move on to 2 plus study. 2 plus study, I think they waste quite a fair bit of space at the walkway. But if you must have the additional study, honestly, I feel this study don't really feel like a study to me. So for us, our best bet is really still Stack 2 with the perfect sea view and a very awesome layout.
If you want to have a bigger study, Stack 11 could be an option for you. Okay, and this stack actually faces the sea. And not only just that, if you feel like you want to be like Titanic, alright, facing the sea, look at how big this balcony is. Okay, you can look at the sea and
Stretches from the living all the way to
the
bedroom 2.
bedroom.
And once again, if you step into your master room, I'm sorry guys, it reminds me of a quarter of a pizza again. So yeah, so this is for stack 11.
Yeah.
Alright, so moving along to bed 3 bed. We have a total of how many units at 3 bed here?
32 units.
32 units.
Yes.
So only the prestigious 32 people will own a 3 bed over here. Looking at stack 8, this is 980 square feet. Whoever entered this, you will confirm what. But I thought it's really a very cool layout because it's a dumbbell layout. Every room size is good. You can put up to a queen bed. You still have a proper enclosed kitchen. So, and then we will go on to the 3 bed premium, which is at stack 10, but a bit sad because you'll be facing another building in front of you. The space is a bit wasted, I thought, because the balcony actually stretches all the way to bedroom 3, and given this spacing, you are unlikely to have much view. I thought it's quite a waste over here. This wouldn't be one of the stack that I like. And we are going to go on to stack 3.
Okay, look at how big this master bedroom is. 18.6 square meter, and you can hardly find it even in the resale unit. Okay, but one of the main highlights is that this stack actually faces the sea.
Alright, and this is for the kings and the queens. We have a total of only 18 units of 4 bed. The size is actually 2067. I must invite you to come and take a look at this show flat. Please contact me at this number. Why? Because I simply love the living room over here. It's 5.7 meter wall to wall. It really looks fantastic. So let's take a look at the bedrooms. I think they are all decent size, more than 10 square meter. How can it just be 10 square meter? You are living at Newport. We are giving you, even for the common bedroom, 12 square meter. And if we were to take a look at the junior master, 17.5 square meter, I know the layout looks a bit weird. Okay, I shall stop talking about pizza. It's no longer a pizza, but maybe a semicircle over here. Because if you actually see the actual thing, it doesn't look that odd shape. What you see over here is almost like a semicircle, come a moon or whatever you call it. But I saw the actual show flat. I thought it looks pretty cool with all the really fine finishing. So this is the 18 units of 4 bed premium we have at Newport. And of course, if you would like to own the super penthouse over here, we will love to host you.
So now we will go on to the price analysis. The indicative price for 1 bed in Newport is 1.298 million. So the question is it a safe buy? If you look at places that's in the west, in Clementi, Alta, they already hit up to 1.418 million. And if you look further away, all the way to Jurong East, like Jayden, they hit up to almost about 1.695. Moving on to heartland areas like Toa Payoh, they have already set a benchmark of 1.545 million. So the question is, Joe, do you think it's safe to enter at 1.29?
So FYI, if one would be considering core central region, people have paid up to $2.3 million for a 1 bed. In Warwick Residence, you are almost a 1 million gap away from it. So whether you are considering for own stay or you are an investor, I thought this is a worthy look. So moving along to the 2 bed, the 2 bed indicative prices for Newport will start at 1.968. Once again, I'm sorry to use Jayden and Alta as example. They actually are people who have paid more than 2 million for an outside core central region, and a lot of the city fringe property like Canning Hill Pier, like 8 at Bukit, people have paid also almost $2 to $3 million for it. And if one would be considering core central region, in Warwick Residence, FYI, for a 2 bed, people have paid $5 million. It's almost a 3 million gap, and I thought this is once again a worthy look.
Okay, so for a 3 bedroom in Newport, it will start from 3.238 million. But moving on, if you look into the west, like Lindenwood, they have hit almost about 3.42 million. Even if you look into the northeast area, if you are looking for maybe somewhere in Serangoon, they have already transacted up to almost about 3.345 million. So can you see the value of owning a 3 bedroom in this location?
And especially so that this is actually freehold. So for a lot of the leasehold, for example, if you will take a look at Warwick Residence, for a leasehold property, people have paid more than 5 million over here. Once again, we are seeing a 2 million gap for Tanjong Pagar.
So for 4 bedroom in Newport, the prices start from 8.28 million. But even if you look at 99 years in District 9 like Irwell, they have already transacted up to 9 million. And not far from you, which is South Beach, even a 99 years has already hit almost up to 10 million. So the question is today, freehold costing less than a 99 years. I'll go for freehold.
who should consider Newport Residence?
Yes, it's for all the freehold lovers who really want to own a freehold masterpiece that is right smack in the heart of CBD and faces the sea.
Alright, and the second group of people, if you are somebody who love to collect high rental, Tanjong Pagar is definitely one place you should not miss. If you were to take a look at Warwick Residence, even till today, the average rental is $10 per square feet. For the one bed, it has hit as high as $12 per square feet, meaning people have paid $7,000 for the one bed rental over here. Point number 3, why should you consider Newport? If you are more sensitive to the quantum, I thought this is a good place to look at because the way that they're pricing the product is that you are getting almost a real core central property at a lot of the OCR prices. So if you are looking for good value, I thought Newport is definitely one choice that you can look at. Who is not suitable to consider Newport Residence? I would say if you're very sensitive to maintenance fee, this may not be very suitable because the one bed maintenance is more than $600. Two bed I still find it pretty reasonable at $700 because you really have very top class facilities over here.
But again, it's not a landlord that's paying the maintenance fee, right, Joe? Does it really matter?
It is the landlord paying the maintenance fee actually, but then you can always collect back in terms of higher rental from the tenant because it is only truly in Tanjong Pagar when you have a good property that you can easily be collecting more than $10 per square feet for your rental.
Who should not consider Newport? Kiasu parents like me, because for me, I want my kids to be Rulang, Nanhua, but again, in this area, you have one school, Cantonment Primary School.
Okay, that one I think you don't have to go through too much balloting. No stress. So if you want to be a stressless parent, you may consider this project actually. And for the third group of people that Newport may not be very suitable for, I would say if you are looking to hold this for the short term, this may not be the most suitable product. People who buy Newport, they have their mentality to hold it for a long time because this is indeed a true blue freehold product and they want to hold it for long term because of the high rental, and secondly, this is indeed a prized possession. It's almost like a trophy product to own right smack in Tanjong Pagar and at the start of the whole Greater Southern Waterfront.
And if you own a CBD property and you're not sure of how Newport is going to affect your exit, do hit us up today and we'll be happy to share more with you.
Signing off!
Ready, Anima, get set. Anima, get go.
Here is how much for one bed?
不会。
看一下，100 plus。你要接就讲，
Really want to exit，这样讲吗？
要恭喜你。This may not work。walao。
Dapat hit us up。
对咯，Yeah, bro，你，哎呦。